man, Jaime Munguia activates his rematch clause with the one dude. I don't know the dude's name, but dude that knocked him out Saturday. Um so yeah, he activated the rematch clause. Smarter dumb move. I mean, it's funny that now they got rematch clauses. Um, you know, in a regular fight, he wasn't even a champion, was he? Was he a champion or some type of champion? No, this belt was for nothing. So I don't understand. You know, Bruno Surace. I don't understand um how you put a rematch clause in the contract for a non-title fight. Wasn't nothing for a tune-up. But shout out to his team for putting it in there. And he was winning that fight and just got caught. I think with a straight right. Straight right. It was straight right. Good night. That's exactly what happened. It was straight right. Good night. You know, it was straight right. Good night. So, yeah, it was straight right. Good night. So, for the most part, that's what it was. Now, is it smart to go right into the rematch? I mean, I think at this point you got to redeem yourself. Now, some people just got your number. Some people just got your number. So that's the scary thing about it. Some people just got your number, and some dudes just maybe just better than you. So when you go up and you have those rematches, sometimes, you know, sometimes the guy just got your number. So a lot of times that's the harsh reality of it. But it says Jaime Munguia activates rematch clause after Surace upset. It said Munguia's promoters Efner are planning to activate the rematch clause to force a second fight against Bruno Surace in the first half of 2025 following the super middleweight contenders Jaime 6-round knockout loss last Saturday night and Estelio Caliente, Tijuana, Mexico. That's his hometown. So unconventional clause. It's clear why Munguia promoters placed a rematch clause in the contract for a non-title fight that he was expected to win easily. The 26-year-old Surace isn't ranked in the top 15 of any of the four sanctioned belt bodies. For a rematch clause to be included for this fight suggests that Jaime promoters were entirely confident he would win. He was the A side. They weren't taking any chances. So that's a great point. I didn't know this guy wasn't ranked inside the he wasn't ranked inside the top 15 in any of the sanctioning belt bodies. And this is what a lot of these dudes get for not giving us the fights that we want to see. This is what a lot of them get. You know, they sit there and I lost my train of thought. But nonetheless, I don't know what I'm saying. But yeah, they probably, they sit there, pick a guy outside the top 15 and look what happened. Didn't want to, couldn't get the real fighters in the ring, but he was just trying to stay sharp, stay busy at the end of the year. And, he got caught with some shit. He got caught with some shit. So it is what it is. It happens. It happens. It happens. It happens. So, but yeah, man, I think it's a smart thing to do. Go ahead, get it again. But that blemish is always gonna be there until he fights somebody and overcomes somebody. Now, He may be able to get Edner Berlanga more likely in the ring. Now Berlanga gonna think he can go in there and just knock out Munguia because somebody else knocked out Munguia. But don't forget that happened with what's the Teofimo Lopez and George Camboso. They was talking about Camboso was getting knocked out in the amateurs. That's what they was pulling out their ass. Camboso was getting knocked out as an amateur. And they thought they was gonna come in there and do the same thing that Camboso did. And that didn't happen. But let's keep going. I'm told that Zephyr intends to activate the rematch clause for Jaime Munguia and Bruno Surace 2 in the first half of 2025. After surprising results on Saturday in Tijuana, there will be details regarding ex-Fudori Salvador Rodriguez. My thing is this. For them to put a rematch clause in this is crazy. Now, they would have been able to get him regardless. They would have had to pay him more money than what's agreed upon, but they would have been able to get him regardless. So that's one thing about it. They would have been able to get him. So they would have been able to get him. So, but they would have had to pay. They probably got to pay a little pretty change now. But I think it's a smart move. He'll be more cautious. A little bit, said that he felt the guy's power. He said he felt that the guy didn't have no power. And then it was he just caught him with the perfect shot, caught him jumping in. That's exactly what happened. He caught him jumping in. So that's exactly what happened. He caught him jumping in. He walked right into that punch. And there's such thing where his body might be done. He might be done. He might have took enough punishment. He 28 years old, so or he just might have got caught with a great shot. He might have just got caught with a great shot. Come on. He might have just got caught with a shot. So can he bounce back from this? Absolutely. Absolutely. Now it's gonna be up to him, if he gonna bounce back from this. That's the thing about it. It's gonna be about him if he bounce back from it. So, but it's always a mental hurdle. It's always a mental hurdle. So I think he'll figure it out, man. Probably come back, beat this guy. And if he don't, a lot of people asking this is career over with. Only time will tell. Only time is gonna tell. Like, I heard, he had a good camp. It wasn't no weight issues. Maybe he was being reckless. Maybe it was the perfect shot, the perfect punch. You know what I'm saying? Maybe so. But some people have somebody saying that he need to fire Eric Morales, and maybe go back to Freddie Rose. Somebody was saying that. A legendary boxer promoter was saying that. Or another legendary Mexican boxer was saying that. I don't know. I don't know. But all in all, it's gonna be about his confidence, and then about the trauma that come with it. It's gonna be about the trauma that come with it. So, can he get over that trauma? That's the question. So, so, but other than that, man, that's all I pretty much had to say. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. That subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications. Christians get notifications. We go live or drop video financially. Want to support the channel? Cash App, $ CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link description. Hit the link tree. Find me on X, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, the whole nine. But yeah, check out the Patreon and links in the link tree. Peace.